Hello guys, it's Igor MGTOW and video games, and today I'm going to make a video telling Red Knight Matty why MGTOW is good.
There's a lot of people soon to be asking about my thoughts on MGTOW and what I think. Well, let's talk about what MGTOW is. It's a group of incels.
Idiot! MGTOWs are not incels. Can't you just understand? It's in the name. Incel means involuntary celibate, but MGTOW means voluntary celibate.
Because that's generally what they are. A group of really bitter men. What's going on, Jimmy? MGTOW is basically a group of really bitter men who can basically are incels, meaning that they're involuntarily celibate, meaning that they can't ever get
I heard Undead Chronic get laid over a few times. So yes, they can get laid.
laid. Oof, it's just a premiere. What are MGTOW? Yo. MGTOW is men going their own way. It's a group of incels based.
Again, can't you just understand? You can't. Can't you just see the difference? Incel means involuntary celibate, but MGTOW means voluntary celibate.
Basically, that spends all their time basically hating women.
Let's clear this up. Some hardcore MGTOWs may hate women, but the rest of us don't. We just avoid women, avoid marriage, avoid everything.
When people ask me why I don't like MGTOW, let me explain to you why MGTOW is idiots. This is coming from someone who's never really had a problem getting women.
You don't even understand what MGTOW is. MGTOW doesn't even want to get laid. Someone might get laid, but they generally don't want marriage and cohabitation. I don't want to get laid, and so do the rest of the other MGTOWs. So it's not really a problem for us if we can't get laid.
Ever in my life. This is coming from someone who's had healthy, normal relationships and non-healthy, normal relationships. I agree that there are issues within many of the women of my millennial generation, but then it's trash. This is generally my experience. Number one, when I hear them speak, it's like women are property.
No, I never heard a MGTOW say women are property. Maybe the hardcore ones, but generally never heard of that.
And it's almost as though to them, women are somehow just sexual objects, if that.
We MGTOWs don't even want sex. So women are generally useless to us.
Makes sense. And don't get me wrong, I understand that there's like a whole culture of women who like sit there, get naked, be like, don't look at me sexual. Well, no, you're doing it for attention. Let's be honest here. You're doing it because you want to be seen. And so I understand that men are visual and therefore they would think that way.
Actually, I'm not really visual. When I see women, I see useless thoughts attacking men. And then I attack them.
But is that really a good way to think, where sex is just something that's transactional, where you...
Let me see. Sex? Screw it, I'm a 12-year-old. Maybe inappropriate for my age, but let's talk something. Sex, which is a topic that's going to be banned for most 12-year-olds to talk about, generally sometimes it's transactional. You offer money to women and they give you the pussy in return. It's transactional. It's like buying something from a shopkeeper.
You just think of that other human being as just a physical body. Because here's my problem is that they accuse these women of being hoes and teases, but in your mind, you feel like these women owe you sex. Think about this. You're not...
They don't owe us sex. Why would we want to have sex with something that women are more likely to get STDs, and we don't like that. Screw you, adults attacking me for being too young to talk about this subject, but I have something to talk about this.
Not really interested in love. You're not interested in a relationship.
Yes, you can get pussy without all of the hassle.
You're just interested in getting your pee-pee wet. Let's be honest here. You don't want to, you just want to bang. You basically want a prostitute. This is what MGTOW really wants. You want someone to do your cooking, do your cleaning, do your laundry, to fornicate upon command, and you just don't have to really offer anything or bring in.
Let me see. That has happened ever since before feminism. Women were providing, and then women were doing the cooking, and that's when women were anything useful. But now they're useless. So we have the artificial womb and the sex dolls to do whatever we want.
Anything to the table. Generally speaking, everybody, and it's so funny because MGTOW seems to fall into two categories. Number one, men who are just dicks and don't know it, or number two, men who are dicks. I've noticed a lot of the MGTOW leaders are very wealthy, well-off to do men, and it's interesting because they're still single. And when I hear them talk, I realize why, because they're just dicks. They're jerks.
We can do whatever we want. In MGTOW, we don't have to respect women and the gynocracy that enslaves men. We can do whatever we want. We don't want to be married. As far as hell, I even advocate for banning the institution, calling it illegal. You know what? You gave me an idea. Why don't we ban marriage for some feminist reason, and then we men profit off of that? So good idea.
The way that they see women and treat women is clearly just like they're a body. And you don't think women pick up on that? You don't think they get that you just look at them as like a sexual object? There's nothing else to them. And then it's also funny too, because to me, like coming from my personal experience, and some of you guys might think this is weird, but like I'm not really into thin women. I have had the experience that generally, like with thin,
I'm not into any women, because any woman is just useless trash to me.
with thicker women, I prefer women with some, you know, fluff. What's going on, Phoenix Lightwing? What's going on? It's cracking. Um, it's been my experience that most of the time, if I ask a thick woman out on a date and I'm like, hey, I really like you. I was wondering if you wanted to go and get to know each other better, go out on a date. It's usually
I don't even want to go on a date.
a no. I don't know why. Thick women just are very weird and insecure. And I'm like, no, stop. You know, and like it's so funny because I see these guys lusting after like these beauty queens. I have news.
I don't even lust after them, because I see them as useless things. Why would I lust after useless crap? I only lust after useful things, such as money, power, and control of the world.
For you. They're as empty headed as you are. Like you're over here completely. So Echo is going to kid YouTube channel with super low quality, and I've never had a problem. Like anyone else, I've never had problems finding women.
Let's see subscriber count. You are below me in a subscriber count. I'm close to 70 subscribers. I have 67-ish. And I'm really close to being popular. You can't even reach 39.
Have you ever thought that maybe, just maybe, you have a shitty personality and people can pick up on that, and as a result, these women don't want you?
Let me see. I don't want women. They're pretty shitty rubbish. Do women cook for me? Do I really need their cooking? cleaning and ironing, I can do this all for myself. I don't need a woman to do it for me. And I already have dogs for companionship.
Oh yeah, Jamil. Yeah, shout out to Jamil. Jamil has been absolutely in love with my Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play. I'm having so much fun with it. Everyone knows. You think they have a real relationship? Is that really what you want? To have a bunch of kids to be like these MGTOW Chads? What's going on, Marshall Robot? I'm talking about MGTOW.
I want I want to be MGTOW than be a useless beta male who loves women. MGTOW is at least giving me a way out of this gynocentric rubbish. So screw you.
A bunch of incels or really rich men who are jerks. You know how
MGTOW are not incels. How many times do I have to tell this to you, cunt shit? How many times do I have to tell you? Incel is involuntary celibate, men who want women but can't get. And MGTOWs are men who and can get women but don't want to.
also hi, what's going on, Martian? I don't get it. I don't. I really don't. And it's so funny to me because it's the irony of it is that these men just want a woman for sex and then they wonder why women reject them.
I don't even wonder. I'm the one doing the rejecting. Because I see women as useless crap. What do women do for me? Do I really need sex or I can survive? Checklist. Can I survive without sex? Yes. Can I survive without female attention? Yes. Can I survive with their shitty cooking? Yes. Can I survive with their crappy cleaning practices and ironing? Yes. I don't need women.
Have you ever thought that maybe, just maybe, listen to me, you will eventually, someday, if you do not turn into a MGTOW Chad, you will understand what I'm talking about. One day you will meet somebody that you love and that you care about. And
I will never meet that person because I already declared war on women. I'm already fighting the gender war. And I really don't want to meet women. As far as going on a date to, I would only go on a date to women if I did something bad. And dating women for me is a punishment, not a reward. See, Red Knight Matty, dating women for me is a punishment. I feel it as a punishment, not as a reward.
and it will be amazing, especially those of you who are younger. Listen to me. This MGTOW mentality is a poison. It poisons you.
It's not poison. If you continue your life, Red Knight Matty, you're close to a Me Too sexual assault lie. And you definitely don't want to be attacked and lose reputation. So this has been my rambling for today, and bye bye.